Maybe Scott's girlfriend.
Could she be Scott's girlfriend? I'm Dustin.
And I'm Molly.
And this is
Reviews for Humans.
Teen Wolf Season 2 Finale.
Oh my god!
We start off right after where we left off last week with Styles missing and like Jackson is dead and everything's...
Just stop. He left the TV on BET instead of MTV. So we missed the first like 2 minutes. I didn't talk to him for like 10 minutes, you guys.
She just tweeted at me.
It starts off, we think Styles wakes up where he has been taken to, and of course that's Grandpa Argent, aka Dick Cheney's basement, where
secret bunker.
Boyd and Erica are being held captive and tortured. He says some things to Styles and apparently lets him go.
Beats his ass.
Beats him up good. Styles doesn't even throw a punch. Isaac and Scott are ready to go look for him. His dad is panicking, and he just shows up back up at home, and his dad is just grateful, and he's all beat up.
Back at the hospital in the morgue, Mom Wolf is now, I guess, part of the Wolf Pack, because she is down there checking out Jackson's body.
Because apparently Jackson's dead.
Yes, Jackson died. And so Jackson is like, she unzips the bag, and Jackson is like growing this cocoon of goo. That makes her freak out, so she calls Scott, and him and Isaac come to get him, and they like see like he's like twitching, and like his mouth open is all full of like toothpaste.
Derek and Hot Uncle Burn victim do some research for them, so they find out that he is like encasing himself to grow into something bigger and stronger
With wings.
With wings, possibly, although we didn't see any of that.
Yeah. So Isaac and Scotty steal the body, and Mr. Argent shows up, Daddy Argent. Because first he goes down to the basement and turns off the electricity to Boyd and Erica to allow them to escape, because he knows that things are going off the rails. So Argent like lets the little baby wolves go, and then he goes and he helps Isaac and Scotty transport the body to the warehouse. But who is
because he tells them we have a common enemy.
Yeah, it's Dick Cheney.
And that's Grandpa Argent.
So they do that. They get to the warehouse, and like everybody's at the warehouse, and I do mean everybody because Dick Cheney followed them there.
Yes.
And so he's like, you thought you were taking Jackson to Derek, but really you were taking Derek to me. And he does this evil wahahaha. Then Jackson wakes up.
Yep. Lizard Man. Lizard Man style, like extra lizardy.
Yeah. And Allison shows up, and she's kicking everybody's ass, and Scott's just standing there like a wounded puppy, like, Allison, don't do it. Don't do it, Allison.
And she's like slicing up Isaac and just being horrible.
Styles is sitting in his room feeling sorry for himself because he's just a mere human and he can't really help.
And
Lydia shows up, and they have like a touching moment.
And she has the key
to Jackson's house.
She never gave back to him that he was asking for in season 1.
Because she wanted to give it to his dead body.
When Jackson was all like, I drove a Porsche, give me your key. I miss that, Jackson.
So Lydia like looks at Styles' phone, sees all the text messages from Scott outlining exactly what's happening, and she's like, I will find them myself and I will help them save the Jackson.
All the werewolves banding together against the Lizard Man, and then and then Grandpa Argent was all like, oh yeah, I had cancer, and that's what.
First he has the Lizard Man grab Allison by the throat.
Yeah, and is holding her hostage. So Grandpa Argent is saying, I have cancer, and the only cure is a bite. And you're going to give it to me, or I will kill each and every one of you. Scott's like,
Cheney.
Okay, so he goes over to a wounded Derek, and is like, I have to save Allison. And he holds Derek's head back, and Grandpa Argent sticks his arm in Derek's mouth, so he gets the bite. And then he's like,
I'm gonna be an alpha wolf.
And then it starts oozing the black goo, and you're like, oh no, what's happening? And it turns out that Scott, a while back, had gotten together with the vet and switched out Grandpa Cheney's pills, his cancer pills, for mountain ash pills. So he starts spewing black stuff, and it's like, yeah!
And honestly,
so he's just kind of like, we're not sure if he's dead or alive, and he's just sort of laying there unconscious. And then there's more fighting between the Canema and the werewolves, and then Lydia show up,
and she's got the key, and she's like, Jackson, key! And he's like
And then he turns into Jackson
Half
again, half Jackson again.
And then
takes the
Hot
key.
Uncle Burn victim and Derek like claw impale him, and then he dies.
And that's when I quit the show.
A Teen Wolf miracle happened. And Jackson arose from the deadness.
Woke up blue, like his eyes
He's
turned
glowing blue eyes.
Healed a little bit.
Then he turned into a werewolf.
In a great Terminator moment, stood up all naked and perfect and beautiful and turned into a